Hi, guys. Welcome to Brothers of Men. Uh, Today, I want to talk a little bit about um, the nation or the religion of Islam and how it is a problem culturally for us. Now, there, and let me just put this out as a disclaimer there are some wonderful Muslims in this country. I have met many of them. They are good people, they work hard, they work 7 days a week, and they're they're very good, nice people. Now, on the other hand, there are what we call radical Muslims. Now, the term radical, meaning extremist, really, unfortunately, is not the case. They would be more orthodox. Um, I don't know if you ever have time, uh, go look up some passages of the Quran and read it. And part of it is about peace and love. However, there is a lot about Islam that is not peaceful. A lot of it. There are things like the jihad. The jihad is a uh, a spiritual, physical war against your enemies. Now, unfortunately, those enemies are people of the West. And if you need to see any evidence of that, go look into, you know, news in Europe, in the UK, and in Germany, and in Sweden. They are being overrun with these people, and women are getting raped, and people are being killed, and it's terrifying. Um, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about what their religion stands for and things that their Bible, the Quran, talk about. In the Quran, it is you had Muhammad, who was kind of like their Jesus. Okay, now Muhammad, their great prophet, was a pedophile. The book clearly states it, that he liked to have sex with anybody, basically men, women, little boys, and little girls. And the little boys and the little girls were lucky to have this man sexually assault them. Uh, so there's that aspect of it. There's also in their religion, it is okay to lie to and befriend your enemy in order to get close to them to kill them. That is another part of their religion, and it has a name. It has a specific name, kind of like jihad. It has its own name. Uh, so to me, it is really hard to trust a people or a religion that teaches you that not only is it okay, but it's something you should do, is become friends with your enemy so you can betray them later. Uh, there's also another type of warfare which is going on in the world right now, and that is basically it is a long-term solution for warfare. You move into their country and you drain that country. You drain them financially, and you know, you try to infiltrate all parts of their country, and then one day they're running everything, and then they don't have to answer to anybody for what they want to do. Uh, so there's lots of things like that in Islam. And like I said, I'm not saying that all uh, Muslims are like that. I'm not saying that at all. I have met some of the nicest people I have ever met are Muslims. But the people who are up and coming now are more radicalized, more orthodox, really, because that's what it says to do in their Bible. And you know, it's funny because I feel like Christians are becoming more orthodox. Like, I believe, and you can call me stupid or whatever, and that's fine, but I believe the Bible is uh, correct, 100% accurate, um, scientifically, mathematically correct. And I'm yet to have anybody prove me wrong. Uh, so I think we've lived in this world of lukewarmness, and I feel like people on this side are getting hotter and people on this side are getting colder. You know, that's just one way to illustrate it. I feel like there's always a balance in the world. And just kind of like, you know, like Superman or Batman, like for every great good, there is also a great evil. And I feel like that's kind of what's coming up is, you know, Muslims are becoming more radical. And I believe there is a, you know, and we're all over the country, believe it or not, there is a group of Christians that are becoming more orthodox, that are believing what's in the Bible uh, as it is written. So, uh, anyway, I just kind of wanted to lay my thoughts on that. Go do your own research. You know, it's hard to deny the videos that I've watched and seen from places like Germany and the UK. It's scary, and that's they are on a Islam has always been a world conquering religion. That is what they've always done. It's what they've always wanted. And people like to blame Muslims hating us on um, the Crusades. What the Crusades actually were was Christians taking back land that was originally taken from us by Muslims. There's a really interesting character. I forget his name, but they called him the Crossbow. He was um, he was a Muslim king, and he led uh, the Muslims into, and he was a very ferocious uh, king. That's why they called him the Crossbow. Um, anyway, the history of the Crusades is really amazing. But that's how they started. Was we had, you know, Aleppo and Jerusalem, and you know, we had uh, control over those as Christians, and we had for a long time. The Muslims came over and took it from us, and we went and tried to take it back. So the Crusades weren't necessarily our fault. We we didn't start it. Okay. So anyway, there's some food for thought for you. Uh, so if you guys have any questions, or you know, go do your own research, look it up, make up your own decisions. Don't let what other people tell you is the truth dictate what you believe is the truth. Go look it up for yourself. Go do some research. Anyway, thank you guys very much. Please subscribe and like this wonderful, excellent beautiful, chubby, round face of mine. So thank you guys very much. Be good and be good to each other. Bye bye.